Title: Stop, Frisk, Repeat, NYC cops under fire for stretching law to its limits. TLDR, New York City's hot and heavy use of stop and frisk, all in the name of tackling gun violence, might just be stirring up more trouble than it's solving. Is it a necessary evil, or is it trampling the rights of folks, especially in communities of color? According to a federal monitor's report, there's a boatload of unjustified stops and frisks happening. And just a heads up, you gotta remember, this ain't no financial or health advice, and neither is it a prompt for action. Just some food for thought. So, here's the scoop. Marlon Dienestein, a federal monitor assigned to the Big Ol' Apple, has been snooping around and says the NYC Police Department's neighborhood safety teams might just be barking up the wrong tree. These guys, tasked with seizing guns in high-crime areas over the past 14 months, seem to be stuck in an endless loop of stop and frisk. So much so that it's being tagged as unconstitutional policing. But wait, aren't these guys supposed to protect and serve? According to Dienestein's report, one precinct's figures are particularly eye-popping. Only 41% of stops, 32% of frisks, and 26% of searches were legit. So, the million-dollar question, what about the rest? This isn't the first time we've seen this controversy, right? We all remember Bloomberg's era, when stop and frisk was used like a catchphrase for law enforcement. So, is this a sequel we didn't ask for? Now, I ain't gonna tell you what to think, but isn't it odd how a policy designed to prevent crime might be committing some transgressions of its own? And let's face it, we're not talking about nicking a couple of candy bars here. We're talking about people's rights, their trust in law enforcement, their sense of safety and belonging. But let's flip the coin here. From the cop's perspective, it's a tough gig, right? High crime areas, dangerous circumstances, life on the line kinda stuff. They're tasked with getting the guns off the streets, and let's be real, that ain't easy. So, how do we strike a balance between safety and freedom, between doing a job and respecting the rights of individuals? It's a thorny issue, one that won't be solved with a couple of soundbites or tweets. But isn't it about time we start asking the hard questions? Like, are we really okay with bending the rules, as long as it's for a good cause? Or do we need to rethink our strategies when they seem to be causing more harm than good? And now, it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think is the way forward? Should there be more oversight on law enforcement, or do we need to rework our strategy altogether? Maybe it's time we turned the tables and stopped, frisked and searched our own policies, huh?